106 KMEL.
So what does G-Eazy want for Christmas?
For Christmas, yeah.
Stop. Word on the street is you have a girl.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that. I just, I'm a straight shooter.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, thank you very much, but no, you can't wrap me up. But I heard you had a girlfriend.
The album's doing really well. You know, hey, shouts out to everybody showing love, especially at home. The show tonight is gonna be amazing.
It is gonna be amazing.
I can't believe it sold out so far in advance.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you are at home though, and
yeah.
Are you surprised by the welcoming you get when you come home?
I mean, yes and no. Here's the thing, like, I'm a Gemini, and I really do have like two personalities.
Okay.
Okay, so one half is Gerald. And Gerald is a very down-to-earth person. He calls his moms when he's on the road. Hey, mom, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm very, you know, just very down-to-earth, just chill. Like, I appreciate all of this. Like, I never thought this would actually happen.
Right.
Like, you know, I remember trying to sell my mixtapes in downtown Oakland to strangers, just standing on Broadway or being on Telegraph, really just trying to be like, hey, support local hip-hop, buy my mixtape.
Right.
You know, out there, struggle raps. Man, just like a broke boy.
Right.
And, you know, like, I remember, like, you know, thinking about places like the Fox or the Fillmore, being like, wow, like, big artists play here. Like, that seems so far away, like something we could never reach. Like,
right.
You know, but then the other half of my personality.
Is that the dark side?
That's the dark side of the force. That's G-Eazy, the villain.
The villain?
Yeah, and G-Eazy don't give a He said, hey, bro, I always knew I would be here, man. What's up? Hey, Oracle Arena, what y'all got open in January? Book me at the Oracle Arena, man. I'm ready. What's up? When the Warriors ain't playing, man, give me a date.
Taking on the world, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I want it all.
Well, that's not bad. I think everybody should have a dark side and a Gerald sometimes as well. It keeps you humble.
Mm-hmm.
So, no kids yet?
Not that I know of. I'm playing. Nah, I got like 8 daughters and 9 sons.
Shut up! Don't be the stereotype.
I'm a family man.
Nah, always on the
stereotype.
road.
I take care of all of them.
Spreading your seed.
Man, they all that's who decorated my loft. They all live there for me while I'm gone.
You probably do want 17 kids.
Hell no. I honestly, I don't know if I'm ever have kids or get married.
Why?
Unless it's you.
All right. Well, let's turn it over to the audience.
Don't try to use my trick and change the subject when you get put on the hot seat.
Did you guys have a few questions that you wanted to ask G-Eazy? I know
wow, what a cop-out.
Excuse me. Let's refocus this. Mm-hmm. You guys got a question? Go right here.
You look a little nervous. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You okay?
Don't intimidate me, baby. It's all good. I'm an alpha female. Hey, real quick though. Is it true people can get G-Eazy haircuts on tour?
Yeah, it's like, well, we do this thing where, you know, you could buy like a VIP meet and greet to the show. You get in an hour early before everybody else. Take a picture with me, feel me? Get some cleavage signed. Get an ass cheek signed, whatever you prefer.
What's the weirdest thing you signed?
I'm trying to think. You know what's awkward?
Yeah.
What's awkward is when people will be like, "Can you sign my shoe?" And then I'm like, all right, for sure. And then they'll take off a dirty ass, stinky ass shoe and be like, hand it to me. And I can't like explain like, you know, your shit stank. So I'm standing there and I'm just trying to put on a smile like, yeah, of course. And then they might have like shit on the bottom of it. I'm just trying to like hold the shoe like, here you go, thank you.
You just gotta sign and keep it moving.
Keep it moving, man.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if your barber's here, can you give me a trim real quick?
Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say is,
seriously.
So, yeah, we do the VIP thing. But what I realized was it was mostly girls coming, but then the guys that were coming were like dressed in black, like with a leather jacket on, trying to slick their hair, and it was like, yo, you know, it would be dope to have a barber on the road and just stay fresh. Duh. So as a way to like, you know, to make that happen, we're like, you know, this will pay for itself. We'll just set up a thing. We'll bring a barber chair and then like, you know, dudes could just get that. Yeah, they could get the VIP, they can meet me, but they could also get their hair cut by my barber. And it was like, that's the weirdest idea ever. Like, this is totally too weird to do. And then we're like, you know, whatever, just do it. And then they all sold out, like, you know, so.
Is it weird seeing people walk around with your haircut and like all black leather jacket?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you remember when when Eminem had performed at the VMAs, and he had like 100.
Eminem's walking out?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like, which one's G-Eazy?
Yeah.
Spot G-Eazy.
Well, the real young Gerald, please stand up. Yeah.
What's your question, baby?
So besides E40, what artist have you met that left you completely like starstruck?
I mean Kanye.
Ooh.
Kanye. Yeah, I was tripping. Like, and I mean we had the same management, and he was like hip to my stuff. But when I actually met him in person, like it was when he was on the Yeezus tour.
Yeah.
And they brought me backstage to meet him. And like Kim Kardashian, I walked right past me, and she's like this tall, but her ass was crazy.
Oh my God.
I was like, man, that's really her. Like she had walked past, and then he introduced me to him, whatever. Like my manager told him like, yo, this is G-Eazy, blah blah blah. That's what I've been telling you, blah blah blah. And he looked up at me, and said, "What's up?"
He looked up at
And
me.
I was just like, what's up, bro? I was hella nervous. And then, and we were just talking or whatever, like, you know, we'll do it. And then he had some other people around him, and I wasn't trying to distract him, so he was talking to them.
Yeah.
And then my manager had left, so it was just me standing here like, you know, I don't know if I'm supposed to leave or like, you know, this is Kanye. Anyway, and he's talking to them about something, and he's like, really, you know, it's all about having like next year planned out. Like you can't just be living in the now. You gotta have next year planned out. Like what are you doing next year? And he just looked up at me like that. And if I would have had just like one like real cool thing to say, like take over the world. What you mean?
Oh, stupid.
I would have felt so cool. Like I just told Kanye I'm about to take over the world.
Yeah.
And then I just started. I was like, I'm working on this album. I'm working on this album. I've been working really hard on it. You know, I've worked for a long time. You know, I'm like the album. You know, and you're a real big inspiration to me. You know, and then he just kind of he was polite and respectful about it, but he was just like, yeah. Anyway, so
Back to my conversation.
and just went back. I was like, God damn, man.
Oh no.
It was terrible. Yeah.
Hopefully you'll meet him again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? Really either dying young or falling off.
Falling off the music game?
Yeah, and just, you know, because it's not really like a, like plan B or anything, you know, and it's like something that gets scary, you know, just to be real, it's like the higher you climb, the more people that are watching you up there.
That's true.
You know?
That's very true.
So it's like, if you never climbed very high and fell off, like nobody really saw you fall.
Right.
You know?
But you're a perfectionist, so I
Yeah,
get that.
and you know, I'm just, you know, like I would never want to put out bad music.
Yeah.
That's maybe my fear, is just putting out bad shit. Fucking weak shit. Like sometimes I be listening to shit like, bro, why did you put this out? Like people out there like, don't you know this shit is crap? Like, I don't know.
Last question before I get you out of here. What would you say was a
Will I marry you? Yes.
Prenup. What would you say is a pivotal moment in your career where you're like, that was the right move and that's what helped me take off to where I am right now?
Besides this interview right here, I would say.
He's such a flirt.
I would say the album.
The album?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because really looking back, like, you know, I think the album made like a big difference in the big picture. You know, it was like just having that body of work under my belt. And yeah.
I would say this album is the one moment where it's just solidifying I am G-Eazy and I'm about to take off.
Yeah, I'm on, man. What's up? I'm out
Take
here.
it
Now
to
I'm
the
here,
next
bitch.
level.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
So if people want to follow you and see what you got going on, check out new music, how can they get in touch, keep in touch with you?
You can go to, you can log on and go to G-Eazy.com and you can learn all about me.
G-Eazy.com.
You can read my Wikipedia page if you would like to know even more.
Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, my Instagram, G_EAZY, and Twitter is the same.
Is it really you posting photos or like?
Nah. We hire a troll, and he just sits there. Like, yeah.
I just want to see you spaz on somebody on your
Yeah.
Instagram one time. Somebody say something smart, and you be like, "Bruh, I'm from the Bay, bruh." Like, you know what I mean?
Man, hey, oh man, that came out of me the other night, man.
What you do?
For real, bro, I got so mad. We were in Minnesota, and we had 2 back-to-back sold-out shows, and I was looking forward to this the whole tour. Like,
Yeah.
Minnesota, for whatever reason, is crazy. Like, they just show love out there. It's like my favorite place to perform, our home in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And it's a very famous venue where a very famous movie was filmed. And the security was like going bad on a couple people on the tour because like they didn't have laminates or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, you gotta go, you gotta do it. I'm like, they're like, yo, we're on a tour, like.
Yeah.
And the security was just hella mad. So then they tried to turn up on E40 security dude, and then they almost got into it. And I was like, hey, bro, you got us f***ed up, man. And they were like, G, chill, man, you about to perform, chill out, man, you don't need to be in this. I was hella mad. I was like, yo, man, don't be disrespecting us. And then they came around. And they were like, the owner lady or something, she was like, okay, so we got it all figured out, but you need to apologize to the security guard. She tried to tell, yeah, and they were like, hell no, we ain't gonna apologize. What you mean? Tell him come apologize, man. We were hella mad.
You're like, I'm from the Bay.
Yeah.
What you mean? We don't apologize.
Yeah.
Weren't you out there for Sue's birthday too?
Yeah, that was that night. I'm like, yo, man,
up on Sue's
we're having
birthday.
too much fun for y'all to be disrespecting us like this, man.
Did you have alcohol in your system?
I mean,
I'm just checking.
Am I Gerald?
Hey, we gonna let it go on that. Thank you guys all for checking in with my man G-Eazy inside the 106 KMEL WesternUnion.com VIP Lounge. Give it up one last time for G-Eazy, y'all.